Hey everybody, how's it going? Travel Man Dan here, and welcome to the weekly beer and video review. Oh man, today's going to be awesome. We're going to have an amazing episode as I review two beers and I talk about the videos that I put out last week and I preview the videos to come. It's exciting, it's fun, and well, thanks for joining me. Now let's get right into it. Well, if you take a look around, and you maybe recognize this setting. You may have recognized it from one of my previous videos. That's right, Travel Man Dan, Cereal Madness. And if you haven't, I'll go ahead and throw a card up there right now. You can go ahead and check that video out. I'm here at my buddy's house, Nate Messick's, here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and this is the table that I did Cereal Madness on. So, thanks a lot for joining me. If you recognize the set, well, now it's time to get going. And we got a lot to cover today. It's exciting, it's fun, and if you take a look at it, let's not delay this anymore. Check it out. I'm wearing the hat, I'm wearing the shirt. It's Sunday, so you know the Bills game was just on. And yes, that's right. We were victorious. Hey, 28-14. The Bills are now 2-0. The Bills are now 2-0, and it is exciting. I definitely had a couple of pops before this video. So, if you hear me slurring, sliding, and slipping, it's only because I've been doing a little boozing. All right, well now let's go ahead and get into what we got in store for today. Now today, very special episode because I'm going to have some friends join in on me. The crowd goes wild. All right, so here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to today's first beer that we are going to review. It is Estrella Jalisco Mango Michelada with Clamato. Mango Michelada with Clamato. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so this one is a Mango Michelada, and it has Clamato. If you've never had this before, well, what it is it's beer mixed with clamato, which is clam sauce. And, well, it's got a bit of a mango, fruity, tasty taste. That's what it says. I'm going to go ahead and try it. It's by a Los Angeles brewery called Golden Road. And I'm actually going to bring in a friend. Friend, would you like to join me on this for a glass? If you don't want to, you don't have to. Hey! All right.
She backed out, so I'll
all
jump
right,
in.
we got a friend. All right,
All
listen, come on over here, get in here. We got to get all. He's taller than me, so we got to go ahead.
Sunk on in here real quick.
All right, scooch down here.
So as you see, this is the Eagles. They haven't played yet, but they will be 2-0.
All right.
Just like the Bills.
Oh, baby, 2-0. Hey. All right, well, that's good. I'm glad you joined me. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Murph. Murph is Nate's brother, and he is joining me here on this weekly beer and video live review. And we're going to try this one, Mango Michelada.
Clamato with tomato.
That's right. Okay, so I'm going to pour it into here. All right. It is a 25-ouncer. That's right, 25 ounces. So it's actually
double the fun.
Double the fun. 2 beers in one. So I'm going to go ahead and pour it to you. Pour it for you.
Yeah,
okay.
Pour it to me. I like that.
Oh,
give it a little swirl. Let's get that
folks.
Clamato with Clamato in that.
Look at this. What is Clamato, Murph?
Clamato is tomato juice with clam juice.
Ooh.
Which makes the beer salty and tomatoey and delicious.
Oh, I don't. See, the thing is about this particular video is I'm not really keen on Clamato. I actually really hate it. But since it's going to have a bit of a mango flavored, well, I'm hoping that it'll offset it and it'll make it just a neutral
You get that
taste.
sweetness with the saltiness with the beer. It's probably going to be a really good mix.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going for. Actually, I want to 服务员，我要杯子。Yeah. All right, we have another cup flying in because, well, this tall boy can just isn't as enjoyable to drink. So your beer looks awesome. Oh wow, look at this, Murph.
Yeah, look at that color.
But look at the color, and then look at you got chunks floating around in there.
Is that not appetizing?
I don't know, man. That's kind of gross, actually.
What?
You like that?
Yeah, that's great.
Even the little chunks floating around in there.
Yeah, the more chunks, the better.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and try it out. Thank you so much. I'm having a coffee cup. All right. right, that's okay.
You want to go Pilsner and I'll go coffee?
No, oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah, that's
Come
what
on, dude.
that's
This
what
is
the segment
gross,
is.
man. This is like, dude. Yeah.
All right, so after you pop the beer, you gotta drink a little and give it a little swirl and get everything mixed together because you can see the difference between the two.
Oh man, this is really different. All right, all right. Well, you know what? We'll do 1 and 1.
There we go.
One and one. Here's what we're gonna do, folks. First of all, I want to thank you all for joining us here. Whether you're watching us live or you're gonna watch this on the replay, really appreciate you checking into this video. As you can see, the beers are really different. Okay, one's really thick, looks like tomato juice. One looks like an amber drink. All right, so you take a sip of this, I'll take a sip of this. We'll rotate, and then we'll talk about it.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, so here it is. Let's give it a shot.
See, now
Get this out of my hands.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Uh-huh.
It's light. It has a lot of different flavors.
Okay, all right, mine was heavy. It tasted disgusting.
Okay.
And, well, it was like basically if somebody took a diaper and squeezed it out and then you drank what was left of that remnants in a diaper. That was absolutely disgusting and I do not like it. All right, let's go to this one. Cheers.
Uno mas.
Thank you. All right.
That was definitely a heavier flavor.
Not so good.
No, I still think it's good. I like it. I think it's delicious.
Wow.
But-
Could you drink the rest of that?
Well, yeah.
Well, how about there's more in this can? Should I dump it into this?
Well, I was thinking about dumping this into that and just getting the full mix.
Okay, yeah. Folks, once again, I want to remind you, this is not the average, typical way of actually drinking this.
No.
So, if we are definitely butchering it, it falls on me, Travel Man Dan. I take full responsibility for the way this was drank. So let's go ahead and plop that in there. Oh my gosh, dude, that just doesn't...
Look at that color. It looks amazing.
It's not the color that bothers me. It's just the chunks and the flavor that is just being dumped into that thing.
Get another swallow in there and see what you think.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and take another one. This time, it is both of them combined. All right. So, as you know, if you've ever seen these videos before, basically what I do is I go ahead and I start drinking the first beer. I talk about the videos that came out last week on my channel, Travel Man Dan. Then I'll go ahead and finish the beer, and then I'll update everyone about, well, it's on a scaling, a 0.5 scale, 1 to 10. Okay? So we're going to both enjoy this. This is 25 ounces. We're going to finish it. That means 1 beer apiece, and we'll give you both of our score. Then we'll go on to the next one. Now, I want to go on to the videos that came out last week. If you haven't checked them out, I'll go ahead and throw them up there right now. And, well, you can check out last week's Wednesday video when I checked out and I went to one of the most exciting, one of the most exquisite, one of the most parliamentary places in the world. That's right, I was at the Frederiksborg Castle in Hillerød, Denmark, and it was absolutely amazing. You'll go ahead and you'll see me walk through the town of Hillerød and then enter over the moat into the castle, and I'll show you all the amazing paintings, sculptures, and, well, artifacts that are kept at this historic castle. So, if you haven't checked out that video, make sure you go to my channel and check out the Frederiksborg Castle Part 1. Go for it. Murph, yeah, give it a shot, man. You know,
Yeah, I was waiting for you to finish, but I gotta get some more.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, this channel is a very lax channel. It's weekly beer and video review. Do you like that?
I do.
You do?
I do. I think it's delicious.
I mean, why? What do you like about it?
I like the sweetness of the mango. I like the saltiness of the clamato. I just think that it marries well. I think it's got a good color. I think it's got good flavor. And it's 25 ounces in a can. Can you beat that, man?
That is true.
That? No.
You cannot beat this. And it is made by Golden Road Brewery. I'll go ahead and be sure to put the description. I'll go ahead and be sure to put their website down in the description below. So if you want to check more about this Golden Road, it's Golden Road. It's in Los Angeles, and it's a fun place. You can go there, or you can buy it in the store. Now, you like it. I'll go ahead and I guess I got to pony up and get it tried. I don't like it at all.
Yes, you know, it's probably not for everybody. It's a specific. It's a very specific flavor.
Very specific.
It doesn't taste like beer.
No,
That's
absolutely,
the thing.
yeah.
And that's where it might throw some people off.
I think the only thing keeping me from losing it all over this table and your sunglasses and all the books and things around here is the mango taste. The mango taste kind of offsets that clamato taste. And if you don't know, clamato is basically like clam juice. But now, if you want to try something good, something delicious, something amazing, you can check out this week's past Food Friday video where I go to Chick-fil-A and I try out the chicken sandwich, baby. Oh man, have you ever eaten that chicken fillet?
No, I haven't. I heard great things.
Oh man, Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is, as the kids would say, it's lit.
It's lit.
It's lit. It's lit. That shit is
Lit
lit.
AF, dude.
Lit AF. Yeah, it is lit AF. So if you haven't, go ahead and check out my videos of Food Friday from last week. You can see me. I stop off and I go to Chick-fil-A. If you're ever wondering why I eat in my car, that's because it's at a fast food restaurant and they don't allow me to film inside. So Food Fridays are always filmed inside my truck. Now, let's keep putting down the Kamado. You're up.
All right. Do you want me to finish this off so you can lead in?
Well,
with the new one?
that way we don't have any problems. Folks, let me know if you've ever tried this before. Go ahead and put it down in the comments below. Let me know what you think, if you've ever tried this before. Or, well, if you suggest anything that would like to be reviewed here at Food Friday. Sorry. If you'd like to be... If you'd like to try anything here on Weekly Beer and Video Review, please put it down in the description below. As you can see, we already went through a Bills game. We've already been doing a little boozing. But here,
yeah, victory, dude.
let me. Oh my!
Congrats on those Bills, by the way.
Oh, they look good. Josh Allen.
Josh
Allen. Josh Allen.
Look at this.
Look at that.
Who doesn't want to drink that?
I don't know. Not me. Not me. You're gonna have to pull weight on this.
All right. You know what? I'll handle this guy.
No, don't drink it all. I want to get more, and then we'll go ahead.
You. How about?
Well, I'll put.
All right.
Okay, let me get one more sip.
There you go.
That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get one more sip. We'll let Murph get a sip. We'll give you our score. I want to make a couple quick talking points, and then we'll get into the second beer for here at Weekly Beer and Video with Travel Man Dan. Oh God.
That was one hell of a sip, by the way. Couldn't have been that bad.
Well, go ahead and sip it, and we'll talk about it. We'll give it a score. Got a couple of things I want to talk about. Wow. What do you got? You just have a huge throat. The man has a huge throat hole,
Hey,
and he's just able to throw it down.
If you're good at drinking, drink.
Drink. All right. Very, very nice. Oh, man. Nicely done. That is nice. All right. Well, Murph,
So what is this? 0.5, 1 to 10?
Yeah, for instance, if it's a total loser, a bum, a scumdog, you're going to give it a 1.5. It's
Right.
an off the charts. It's amazing. It tastes good. And based on taste, well, overall taste, because I'm not a huge beer connoisseur, but on taste, I give it a 9.5. But this particular beer, we're going to go ahead and give it right now. I got to be honest with you. I didn't like it. I don't like Clamato. I don't like Michelado. It's fun every once in a while on a hot summer day.
Yeah. That's perfect time for it. And, you know, if you don't like Clamato, this isn't going to be something for you.
Yeah, definitely not. And the hard part about it is make you go through 25 ounces of it. But
See, I think that's the good part.
you like that, huh? Like his brother, man. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give it on one of the lower end rankings that I've ever given here on Weekly Beer and Video Review Show with Travelman Dan. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4. That's right, a 4. I don't really like it. I don't like the taste. I think it gives you a nasty aftertaste. I think who we got here? Hey, Bob, how you doing?
Bob,
All right,
Bob.
we got Bob.
Bob's the man.
Shout out to Bob. Woo, woo. All right, thanks for joining us here. But yes, I go ahead and give it a 4 on taste. On overall, just flavor, I think it tastes not good at all. Now I do love Golden Road, but I give this particular beer a 4. What do you think?
See, I'm going a lot higher.
Are you?
Yeah, I think the taste, the flavor, like the consistency, everything, I think it's fantastic. But I do like Clamato, so that's where we differ. See, if you don't like that being a main ingredient, you're not going to like the beer.
What do you
But
like about it? Because
I
it's
like-
clam juice, right?
Yeah, well, it's clam and tomato juice mixed together, clamato, right? And you get that mango flavor mixed into it. It just kind of adds a different dimension. And
But
so
that
I,
doesn't taste like you're eating like soup or like food or like.
not to me, no.
To me, I feel like I'm drinking like some kind of sludge, like some kind of food or some kind of soup, and I hate it. It's gross.
So with that, I give it about an 8.
An 8?
Yeah, an
Wow,
8.
an 8.
Yeah.
Holy cow, an 8.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think it's that good. I think you can put down a couple of them. I think you'll enjoy them. Keep them ice cold. You'll have a great time with it.
Well, I love it that first of all that you came here and sat in and joined in on with me. I love that. Second, I love that. Well, I gave it a 4. He gave it 8, so it's half the difference, and so that just gives you a really good look at different perspective, different taste, different palate. You know, you like it. I don't. It's
If
well,
you're into clamato, I think that's the defining factor. I think that's what shows here.
yeah, I think that's it because I think I can handle a regular michelada, but the Kamado, something about it gives it that weird kind of taste. Would you like to join me for the second beer?
You want to do another?
Yes, it's two. Here at Weekly Beer and Video Review, we always do two.
We always do
Yeah,
too.
that's always
So
do
then
too.
let's chop up another one.
All right, I'm gonna have to call Bun Bun. Hi, Bun Bun. Can I please have another one of beers of like this called Hams in the refrigerator? All right, so
Hams?
Hams, that's right.
Hams?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the second beer we are bringing out. Hams. It is an American classic premium beer, born in the land of sky blue waters. That's
Sky blue waters.
Sky blue waters. Okay. All right. Here is your Hams. Okay. So, but before we get started, let me talk about a couple of quick points that I want to go over before we get into the second beer. Then we'll go ahead and drink this, talk about next week's video, and then close it out with a couple of quick segments that I like to call quote of the day and what are you watching, what are you reading. But first, I'd like to talk about, this past weekend. Why am I in Las Vegas? Because I was at the Grow with Video live conference put on by Think Media, Sean Cannell, Heather Torres. Guys, you are freaking awesome. You're helping me grow my YouTube channel. And well, if you're watching this and you're out there on YouTube or you're an Instagrammer or you're basically trying to be a social media influencer or a creator, whatever the hell you want to call it, I don't care what you want to call it. Check out Think Media with Sean Cannell. Benji Travis is also Sean Cannell's partner, and they have a thing called Video Influencers. But Think Media, this was a global conference from people from all over the United States, all over the world, and they held on a big conference here in Vegas to teach you how to get better at YouTube. So learned a ton of stuff. Look forward to sharing that with you. I hope that if you watch this and give it up, man. Give it up for Think Media. All right. I like that.
You were raving about it earlier today. It sounded like it was a great convention.
You know, it was, because the thing is, hey, Dumpling. Hey, guys, Dumpling is here. If you've ever seen Dumpling on any videos, say hi. She's a little shy, but I'm going to tell you, these guys are genuine. They're authentic. They care about people doing good, and it was a pleasure to be part of this conference. Another thing I'd like to talk about is, well, I came into Vegas, and I stopped off, and if you haven't, this is Dumpling, okay? This is the Labradoodle. Hi, Dumpling.
She wants to be part of it too.
Yeah, very fuzzy, wants to be part of Weekly Beer and Video Review with Travel Man Dan, and well, she's a part of it. How you doing? All right. Friday night, Friday night, it would have been, as I came into Vegas, I stopped off at a restaurant. My buddy, Nate, Murph's brother, go ahead and takes me to, this great restaurant. And I don't get any money from this. They're not paying me anything. This is just a plug that I recommend that if you're in Las Vegas, you check out this place. The name of it is called Cleaver. Okay.
It was outstanding.
Amazing, right?
It was outstanding.
I mean, let me go ahead. I'll go ahead and be sure to put down their website in the description below. But they are at 3900 Paradise Road, Suite number 1, in the town. Is it Henderson?
No, it's Las Vegas.
It's Las Vegas. It's like 2 blocks from the main strip. So the name of the place is called Cleaver. The info is down below. Murph was with me. What did you love about that meal?
Well, one, the way that the steak was cooked, the preparation, the sides were outstanding, and plus, I mean, you can't go wrong with that happy hour. The happy hour is
What is it against half off,
it's
right?
half off steaks between their happy hours. So if you wanted to go big and get their massive 60 ouncer,
Yeah, which
well,
we did.
which
We got
we
a
did.
60-ounce steak, folks.
which is what 200 regularly.
I think, yeah, it was just under like 198, whatever.
198. So let's say 200 is down to $100. What?
Yeah, 4 people. Okay, so
60-ounce steak, $100. You can't beat it, and it's gourmet quality.
yeah, and we had the collard greens. We had
yeah.
like some cheesy kind of buttery cauliflower, and then
Gratin, that corn.
oh gosh, it's like Mexican corn style. If you've ever had that, it's
Out of control.
yeah, it's shaved off the cob and it's served in a bowl and it's absolutely delicious. You got to check it out. If you come to Las Vegas, go to Cleaver. You will not be disappointed. Now, let's go ahead and get into the hams, dude. All right.
I've been staring at this thing,
All
ready
right.
to get after it.
You don't see me drinking out of cans much. Now, the hams is 5% alcohol, and well, it's your well, born in the USA, sky
America's
blue
classic,
waters.
right?
Let's go
America's
ahead.
classic.
Yeah, there's nothing else more to say. Let's get into it. It is your beer in a can. All right, here we go. Hams. Oh, that's good. That is good. Now,
That's a premium beer.
now I gotta tell you something about hams. Okay, hams. The best thing about hams is for 24 cans here in Vegas is $12.99.
What?
That's right. $12.99. So if you want a good cheap beer, I actually like the taste of it. It's a nice smooth pilsner, especially after drinking that mango beer. I'm excited to suck this down and give it a grade. But let's talk about the videos that are coming up this week. I briefly discussed, and if you haven't seen already, Frederiksborg Castle video number 1. This Wednesday is Frederiksborg Castle video number 2. All right, what is really different and cool about it? Well, I'm walking around the castle, I'm showing off all the frescoes, all the paintings, all the sculptures, and then I go behind the castle and I walk through the garden and I show you a little bit of, well, this ancient Danish royalty backyard garden thing. Oh, and you're gonna love it. It looks like something out of War and Peace. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. Look for that this Wednesday. You will love it. Then this Friday, on Food Friday with Travel Man Dan Show, I stopped off on Route 15 at one of the most iconic food restaurants known from anybody that's ever traveled from Vegas to Los Angeles to Vegas. What is it? Because I never told you. What do you think is the most iconic restaurant? Think about it.
Wow.
If you need a clue, I'll drop you a clue.
Yeah,
buddy.
I'm gonna need a clue. You gotta point me in the right direction here.
Blue and white.
Blue and white.
That is the color scheme of the restaurant. Blue and white. It's famous. There is one in Baker and there is one in Prim.
One in Baker and one in Prim.
Come on, man. You know it.
Yeah, I think I might have had too much Michelada. I can't remember.
No, he's been in Vegas a long time.
Yeah.
When I say it, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. But maybe he's drank too much. Doesn't matter. But if you want to check out this week's Food Friday, it's going to be awesome because I stopped off at the Mad Greek Cafe. The Mad Greek. The Mad Greek. Synonymous to anybody that's ever traveled from LA to Vegas, Vegas to LA, along Route 15. I stopped off. I didn't use the Magic Globe. I didn't travel that way. I took the old trusty truck and I pulled over and I went and showed you what it's like to eat at this authentic Greek American cafe along the road. So check it out. I'll go ahead and throw it up there in a few days after it's out there. But if you haven't, be ready for that. It comes out every week at 12 o'clock on Fridays, Food Friday. Ham it up, dude.
Ham it up.
Ham it up. So
Smooth. It
All
goes
right.
down.
It does go down. Now, I gotta be honest with you. It goes down smooth. It tastes good. It's a really nice classic American Pilsner.
It is.
The back, what are they? The aftertaste.
The aftertaste.
The aftertaste is a little weird. It's almost like drinking out of a garden hose. You know that water when it's like
you get refreshed, but then you're like, oh, what was that?
it's very minerally. Yeah. It's just like, you had 2-a-days in football and you're drinking out of that weird fence thing that everyone's like sucking out of. But it tastes good, but it's a little minerally. Is that a word? Minerally?
It is today.
Full. It is today. We can make it up. It's our show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We do what we want.
Yeah. But one thing I want to point out about hams, it's been around since 1865. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a little longevity.
So he must have been doing something right.
Must have been doing it right. I mean, probably was a lot cheaper than $12.99 back in the day. All right. Well, that's good. This is a good beer if you want to put down like 10 or 15 of them a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like on a football Sunday.
On a football Sunday.
This is probably a perfect beer to go after because you can put them down and you'll enjoy it.
It's warm. You know, you don't get that heavy IPA like, I am looped. Like, you know, we're here having fun. We already drank one. Now I want to get into this week's segment, and it's great that you're here. And we're going to talk about what are you watching? What are you reading? Okay, so what I'm watching is the PBS Ken Burns America's Parks. It's on Amazon right now, and if you haven't seen it, have you seen that documentary?
I haven't.
It's awesome. I've only gotten through 2 episodes of it, but it basically takes you from the beginning of, when America first found land to go ahead and call it its parks. Excuse me. It talks a lot about John Muir and the history of, he was a naturalist and a botanist that kind of helped push along the president to go ahead and start the American parks. So check it out, PBS. It's on Amazon. It's called America's National Parks.
Sounds really interesting.
It is. It's awesome.
Sounds like a good watch.
It is. And then what am I reading? I am reading this week. It is called Instant Biology. It is written by Boyce Rensberger. Check it out. It's really cool because it goes through everything in biology without being like in a biology class. Okay, it puts it into layman's terms. If you've ever seen my videos before, you know I'm very, I don't want to say average, but blue collar, I guess. Just a normal guy. So I'm not going to talk in mitosis and amoebas and all kinds of strange biology, micronizations, and, the mitochondrion of the such and such and the such and such. Instant Biology wraps it up in really basic terms, explains everything really quick and easy, as if I was talking to Murph about biology. So really cool. That's what I'm reading. That's what I'm watching. Murph, are you watching or reading anything? Like, are you into that? Like, are you sitting down every week and watching stuff?
I try to stay off the television, but the one thing that I am rewatching.
We got to rewatch.
You know, it's been years. It's been over a decade, actually.
Oh, I like this.
I restarted watching Lost, of all things.
Wow.
You know, we're going back in time on this one, but I only watched it that one time through, waiting week to week to see what happens next, which is we don't do anymore. Everything's so readily available.
I've never seen it.
No?
Never seen it.
So
one episode Lost.
It's an interesting show, and going back and watching it,
yeah,
it's still strong.
Holds up?
Yeah, it's still strong. It's a still strong show, and if you haven't seen it, watch it. I recommend it. I haven't picked up a book in a while, so I'm not reading anything at this point. This biology book sounds pretty good, so
it's
get
interesting.
In the library, find it and read it.
Yeah, listen to Murph. That's awesome.
But yeah, that's where I'm at with it, and
that's great, man. Like I said, I've never seen Lost before. Let us know what you're watching or reading down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you've read Instant Biology, or if you're watching something old, or if you're watching Lost. I've never seen Lost before.
Teen Titans Go doesn't count.
Teen Titans, no, but that is something you're watching. All right, let's go ahead and just whack this sucker down.
Let's do it.
We'll give it a score. I'll give you the quote of the day. We'll end on that, and that will be it for today.
Hams.
The hams is done. All finished. You finished?
It's done. It's empty.
I like hams. I'm not going to lie.
I think it's a little harder to put a score on this one.
It is. That's why you got to be very, think about it analytical. Don't overthink it. Don't underthink it. Give it a good score. See, here on the weekly beer and video review, you want to give it a fair score. You don't have to go, and just because the beer isn't the most expensive and from the most popular microbrewery, Hams has been around since 1865. They're doing something right. I'm going to go ahead I think it's got a nice taste. The Pilsner, the crispness of it, I would love it at a beach, at a park, an outing. I will drink them, at least 12 of them. I'm going to go ahead and give it a, yeah, I think I have, maybe. I mean, my wizard sticks over there. I give it a modest 7. That's right. I'm going to go ahead and
I think
give
that's a really solid score. I was kind of in that same realm, somewhere in that 7 range, because again, the flavor's strong, it's crisp, it's easy to drink, and on a day like today, which maybe that skews a little bit because it's Sunday, it's football, football's back, and
football's back, baby.
So
go Buffalo, go Eagles, I guess.
Go Eagles.
We play each other, we're going to win Buffalo.
Oh man!
What do we got? Who we got? Hey, Team Titan. We got a Team Titan fan.
Yeah, I like
Bob.
Bob knows that the Eagles are going to beat the Buffalo Bills in Week 6.
Bob watches Team Titan probably. Thank you, Bob.
I'd give Hams about a 7 as well because the ease, the smoothness, just the way it goes down. When you're drinking on Sunday, Hams is the way to go.
Awesome, man. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so you got a 7 from us, Hams. You got a 7 from Murph. Appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up with today's quote of the day. And while sticking with the theme park, national park theme, kind of this and that, this quote is given to us by Teddy Roosevelt, Theodore Roosevelt. He was one of the American presidents at the turn of the century, and he said, "Comparison is the thief of joy." That's right. Comparison is the thief of joy. And I want you to think about that for a second. And the quote of that is, yeah, when you think about it, so many people are so active on social media. They're looking at Instagram. They're on Twitter. They're on Snappy Chat. They're on yeah, what's this person doing? And they're looking and they're comparing themselves to it. And well, what it comes down to is a self-esteem issue, and they feel bad about themselves because you never ever want to compare your beginning to somebody else's middle. What you want to do is be excited that you're alive, that you're doing stuff, that you're healthy, and you be happy, be positive, optimistic. And when you go ahead and you involve yourself in this comparison stuff, it's absolute bullshit because nobody is ever comparable to you. You're your one person. And I really like that quote. It resonates with me. Yeah, I mean, like you want to.
That, yeah.
Yeah,
I think that it just settles in with where we are, and it's. People are always trying to one-up each other. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. Don't worry about what the next person's doing. Be you. Because what happens is you can compare yourself to somebody else. Somebody else might be doing better economically, socially, health-wise. They may be thinner. They might have a 6. I don't really have a 6-pack of abs. I may have like 4 or 5 in there. But what I'm saying is the comparison sometimes makes you feel guilty and insecure about yourself. And it takes away the joy of who you really are as a person. You forget who you are. You forget who you are. And that joy is special enough. So at this point, Murph, I want to say thanks a lot for joining me. No, give me a hug. Buffalo. Yeah. I had a great time. I hope. Oh, we got Bob. Do you know what a furry is? I believe a furry is something people that dress up in costumes. Bob, I'm not really too sure what it is, but thanks a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Murph, you have any closing words? No, I think you nailed it. We're good to go. All right. Thanks a lot for joining us. I'm Travel Man Dan, and remember, it's a big world out there. Make sure you see every bit of it.